Morning, it definitely looks like winter out here. Set up the train here at Orpington and allow passengers to board before heading up to Victoria. So first thing you need to do is insert the master key, reverse it to neutral. Turn off the DSD and acknowledge the AWS. Turn off the DRA because the signal up ahead is clear. Go outside, put on our headlights, turn off taillights, set the destination to Victoria. At that, Victoria, we're in 466-030, so press T and U to open the doors. That's the wrong side. There we go. So yeah, on the front we have 466-030, and on the rear we have 465-928. In the Southeastern white livery, because the Southeastern blue livery wasn't included in the 465 EP for some reason. Next up is Petswood at 10:57. So press R to close doors, move them to close. Like that, reverse us to forward, brake release, power smash 2. So departing Orpington, the speed limit is 20 miles an hour, and we have about a mile to Petswood. So it is winter, so we will get a lot of wheel slip and wheel slide when braking. So we're on the Chatham Main and Medway Valley routes. I didn't need Medway Valley, but I'm using it anyway. There's a train coming in from, I think it's either Victoria or Charing Cross or Cannon Street. For another 10 coaches. On the right is Gillingham Carriage Sidings, I think that's the name. Yeah, I just put in some networkers and an electrical star, if I could English. I don't know why the default camera view is facing downwards instead of more upwards. I don't think I've ever done a video with my 465 EP, I think. Because I think the last video I did in my 465 was from Victoria to Kent House. Or is it Orpington? I think it was in the default 465 from RSC with the sound pack installed. Not the EP, the sound pack. So it is winter, because... And in Dovetail's mind, winter automatically means snowy, even though in real life it doesn't snow in winter. Well, in Manchester doesn't really get that much snow, with the exception of the Pennines. So arriving into Petswood, I'm aiming to stop at the end of the platform. Yeah, 465s, they have really good brakes. As I'm about to overshoot a station. Good job, I just overshot the first station. Next stop is Bickley at 11:01. So it's passing Bickley, passing Petswood. Speed limit is 70, going down to 30 as we come off the line towards Charing Cross. I forget what it's called. and we join the Chatham Mainline towards Victoria. I think the Chatham Mainline is also called the Southeastern Mainline. I think it is. So try and keep our speed at 30 miles an hour as we descend on 1260. So this scenario is called 2 Delta 50, 1054 Orpington to London Victoria. Calling at Orpington, Pettswood, Bickley, Bromley South, Shortlands, Beckenham Junction, Kent House, Penge East, Sydenham Hill, West Dulwich, Herne Hill, Brixton and London Victoria. This train is formed of 6 coaches and I'm speeding. So calling at all stations between Orpington and Brixton and then non-stop to Victoria. So we won't be stopping at Clapham High Street and we're not stopping at Wandsworth Common. Wandsworth Road. I think it's Wandsworth Common. The one on the one that isn't on the BML or the Southwestern Main Line. Lines from the right is the Chatham Main Line from Chatham, obviously, and Faversham. Or if you want to see on real-time trains, 2 Delta 50 1054 Orpington to Victoria. Calling out those stations, which I just pointed out. So pass out an EMU planned for 90 miles an hour max, so I assume it's a 465 and a 466. We're running a little bit late, like a minute behind. It's fine. Should put the speed set to like 60 or something. So arriving into Bickley and aiming to stop at the end of the platform. Oh god, we have super elevation. Yay. So arriving at the 6 and 8 car stop signs. So arrival into Bickley. Next stop is Bromley South at 11:04. So it's about in Bickley, the speed limit is 60 and we have less than a mile to Bromley South. So Victoria is... how far is it? What's the F1 working? I don't think it's very far. Yeah, RTT says it's 14.7 miles. So yeah, it's not very far. It's just that we stop a lot of times and spend time at stations. So start braking for Bromley South. The first stop for like express trains for Victoria. As I think trains from like Victoria to Ashford and Dover, I think they start from Victoria, then they go straight to Bromley South, and then more stations along the way towards Chatham and Faversham and Ramsgate. So arriving into Bromley South. And I hear 375. Next stop is Shortlands at 11:07. So departing Bromley South, the speed limit is 60 miles an hour, and we have less than a mile to Bromley South. Also have double yellow, which means we're gonna have to wait for the 375 on the right to pass us at Shortlands. Why's my acceleration so poor? maybe because it's a networker. So 465s, they have multiple different subclasses. I think you got 465 zeros, ones, 2s, and 9s. Yeah, I can't really remember the difference between them all, but there definitely are subtle differences, like air vents in different places and air conditioning units. So in real life, I have seen 465s in Slade Green, Cannon Street. I think Cannon Street. Definitely in London Bridge, London Victoria, Charing Cross. I think the last time I was on a 465 was between Slade Green and Charing Cross, back when they had the NSE livery in like 2012, I think. Obviously it was ex-NSE, obviously. I'm not that old. I'm only 20. 21 in January. So arriving into Shortlands. Next stop is Beckenham Junction at 11:10. So it's passing Shortlands, the speed limit is 60 miles an hour, and we have about a mile to Beckenham Junction. So lines that go straight on, as I don't know what the line's called, but it goes through Nunhead towards Denmark Hill. Thameslink trains use it to go from like Sevenoaks to Blackfriars, and then northwards to like Cambridge or Peterborough or Bedford. Yeah, but we're going left towards Beckenham Junction and Victoria. So JT recently released the Bower Hill Roundhouse as part of their Midland Mainline extension. I think it costs like £6. I will get it, it's just that I don't have money because I'm a retard and didn't budget my student loan money, so I'm practically broke. I will get it eventually. Well, I have been to Bower Hill Roundhouse in real life. If you see my streams, if you see my stream intro pictures, you would have seen Tornado at Bower Hill Roundhouse during an open day, where I got a 153 or a pair of 153s from Chesterfield to Bower Hill. Really cool. You know, because Herne Hill has like that platform thing in it. So arriving into Beckenham Junction. There's a 455 waiting for with a train to London Bridge to Hotel 26. Stopping at the 6-car stop sign on the left. Next stop is Kent House at 11:12. So it's parts in Beckenham Junction, the speed limit is 60 miles an hour, and we have less than a mile to Kent House. Okay, take a shot every time I've said 60 miles an hour, followed by less than a mile. I don't remember where the line to the right goes, but I know the lines on the left are towards London Bridge and the Croydon trams. Operated by TfL. Well, the tram is operated by TfL, so that is operated by Corvia. And Southeastern is Southeastern. So we can run to the right. So I think about Kent House is that it thing about Kent House is that it has 4 platforms. So the outer 2 platforms, the platforms 1 and 4, can be used for like stopping trains. So they can be overtaken by faster trains if they're like running late or something. Or like during peak periods. There's 4. Car stop sign. There isn't one for 6. Next stop is Penge East at 11:14. So the next stop is Penge East, which is literally right around the corner. So if you're expecting the line to be a bit more busy, I just put in what I saw on real-time trains. And I don't know what's happening with Southeastern, but they definitely seem to be operating a less frequent service compared to normal. Most likely because of Corona. With 465 to Orpington with 2 Mike 44. So there's the 4-car stop sign. And here's 8. Next stop is Sydenham Hill at 11:18. So departing Sydenham Hill, the next stop... No, departing Penge East, the next stop is Sydenham Hill in a mile and a half. You know, after this really long tunnel. Going from notch 3 to notch 4 doesn't really do much. Leaving the tunnel, the station is immediately after it. So this is Sydenham Hill. There's the forecast up sign. And here are 8 and 6. So maybe 6 and 8 with 6 on the top. Stop. There we go. Stop is West Dulwich at 11:20. I'm doing pretty well so far. Okay, the next stop is West Dulwich in less than a mile. So yeah, these stations, they are really close to each other. Why is my acceleration so poor? Why is there like a break in the model? So stop braking for the next station. A bit faster would be nice. So this is West Dulwich. Next stop is Herne Hill at 11:23. I just noticed that my commentary is getting a bit monotonous. Not a bit, like very monotonous. Yeah, you can't really talk about much when the stations are so frequent. Yeah, it's become very monotonous and repetitive. Come on, what's frame rate, please? What's that frame rate? 30. Cool. The next stop is Herne Hill in less than a mile. So I have Herne Hill, Brixton, some stations that we don't care about, and then Victoria, where the train terminates. Via Bickley Heath, via Bromley South, via Catford, via Greenwich, via Herne Hill, via Lewisham, via Sidcup, and I'll live it via Herne Hill. I think I'm using, I guess, Crit Horsefield detonation pack thing. And the brake applied. Thanks. What if I put on the parking brake? I hope no one died in that. Or like, seriously injured. What's 100? Cool. 700 from Sutton to St Albans. So I literally made this scenario last night as part of Inside the Gamer's 18th scenario pack. 18 packs, that is a lot of scenarios. Driving to Herne Hill. Why do I have a feather going the wrong way? Why is that one not card? I assume that's like a forecast stop sign. Rival into Herne Hill. Why does he have a danger aspect with a feather? Doesn't make sense. Right, the doors don't want to open, so I'm just gonna go. I think before I release this scenario, I think I will just put Herne Hill towards top. Stop at destination instructions instead of picking up passengers. So yeah, if you're watching this, if you got this far in the video, this is actually take 2 because a junction decided to switch against me for absolutely no reason at Wandsworth Common. Wandsworth Road. Hopefully it won't happen again, because if I look on the map and if I go to here, that junction right here, at the moment it's clear, but when I got to it before, it decided to switch against me, and therefore the train derailed and I failed the scenario. Thanks train sim, you bellend. Oh yeah, and also on the first take, I completely missed Brixton because I was going too quickly. But this time I'm prepared by slowing down. Hopefully the derailment thing won't happen again. So this is Brixton. Line overhead is the overground, with trains from Clapham Junction towards Surrey Quays, and line from the right is a line from Denmark Hill. Next stop is London Victoria, arriving at 11:33. Hopefully this time I can actually make it into Victoria and not derail. Oh yeah, I also forgot to put in some overground trains on the left, so we won't be seeing those. Yeah, before release I'll also put in some overground trains, because I forgot to, because I'm a retard. I forgot. Oh, speed limit is also 45 as well. .375 going to Ashford. So next station will be Clapham High Street. There's Clapham High Street. I think it has one train a day from the 375 from Victoria to Ashford. Yeah, Jeff Marshall did a video in it. I think it leaves Victoria like 5:30 in the morning. Okay, first time round, this junction right... That junction right there decided to switch against me for no reason. See? Look! Why has it done that for? Like, what is that? Is it left or right? Or like straight on, or the other one? Like, what is that junction? What is it? Why are you doing this to me? Quick save it, just in case. Hopefully this time it won't screw me over. Yeah, try to do grass. Okay, I think it's fine. Stupid troll points. Oh yeah, and over here that is Wandsworth Road. With a very low quality texture because dovetail. We've got something yellow. Wonder why. On the left is Stewart's Lane Depot, which is used by Southern to store the Electro Stars and 455s. And also the Garrick Express 387s. I'm pretty sure the Garrick Express is suspended because of Corona. Yeah, Corona has pretty much just destroyed everyone's lives. Or made it significantly harder. On the right is the famous Battersea Park power station, and that's the red signal up ahead. What time are you in? 41. What time are you in on here? 36. Diarrhea congestion. Change. Yay. 377 is going to West Croydon to Kilo 24. Okay, make that 3 changes. So Herne Hill to stop at destination. Overground trains on the overground lines. And that 466 to have less priority over me. So 3 changes. I was such a good creator. So we're now crossing over the River Thames into North London because I assume the Thames is what splits North and South London. I assume it is. So descending at 1264. In Victoria, we're due into platform number 3. Speed limit is now 20 miles an hour as we get closer to Victoria. So last time I was in Victoria in real life was the 30th of December 2015. So being at 2015, I saw lots of 442s before they were retired. No, not retired, just stored. Or retired from Garrick Express. If I could get my words out. Limit's also going down to 15 as well. So in Victoria is split into two parts. So platforms 1 to, I think it's 8. Platforms 1 to 8 are Southeastern. Platforms 9 to 19 are Southern. I think it's 13 and 14 are the Garrick Express. Unlike an island platform. So this is London Victoria, where the train terminates. So this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, minus the fuck-ups. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more Jameson content. I'm doing this completely out of order. Like the video if you're also inclined. Follow me on Twitter for future video updates. Join my Discord, link in the description, if it works. So this is London Victoria.